So let's do it.
This boy stopped me in the store yesterday. He stopped me, this young kid. He stopped me. He says, and I don't even know what made him ask me this question. But he said, do you know Jesus? And I looked at him. I said, yeah. I said, I'm Jesus. He said, you're Jesus? But I was just fucking with him. Because he came out of the clear blue sky. Young kid. He must have been maybe about 30. You know, and I was about my business, but he felt the need to stop me, and I said to myself, you know, I said to myself, this kid is crazy, so let me just get him off of me, because...
You said he was 30?
He
He's
looked
crazy.
to be about 30 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He looked to be about 30 years old.
Okay.
But when he asked me...
Yeah, he must have been crazy asking you a question like that.
That's what I said, and all I needed for him to do is get away from me.
Okay. So check this out.
So you don't want me to finish my story?
No, because you just went off on a tangent. So if you need to finish it, you need to finish it.
Okay. I'll let you be rude.
No, I'm saying, if you had a point...
No. The point is, I was trying to tell you about craziness. But if you don't want me to finish my point, you want to...
you said he was crazy because he asked you that question.
If you want to have the conversation and don't let me finish my point, I can go along with that.
Well, you can finish it if it had a point. So far, I got the point. So I don't know how long it needed to take. The boy you thought he was crazy. Okay, I'm with you. Was there more to that point or no? More to that story?
If you want to be rude and interrupt me, I'll capitulate.
Okay. So obviously there wasn't more to it. So anyway, if you listen to what my dad said, Jordan, I said, who else do you know that thinks I'm crazy, right? And what did he say? You remember what he said?
I don't care what people think.
Okay. Now, think about Trump. Okay? Do you think Trump's more in line to care about what people think, or he's less in line to care about what people think?
Yeah, I think he cares what people think a lot.
You think he cares what people think a lot?
Yeah.
But somebody that's narcissistic doesn't care what people think. Would you say that they do or they don't?
I think they do. Yeah, of course.
You think narcissistic people do? Well, the thing about Trump is, think about Trump and think about Pence. Pence cares about what people think. That's why he was there. He's like, you're not going to brand me a goddamn Hitler. I'm saying, I'm going to go there. I'm going to say I made a mistake. That was a bad relationship, and let's keep moving. I'm pretty sure everybody else had a bad relationship before. That was the worst relationship that I've ever had, and it was on a public scale. Trump did not even, he was more petty than he cared about his country, that he cared about what people was going to think about his country, and what people was going to think about him for not showing. But if you're narcissistic, you're just like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. And from my point of view, that's more in line with what my dad just said. He don't even care. Because I'm saying, okay, let's validate what you're saying. He said he gives two shits. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But check it out. It says, Daddy, you there?
Oh, yes, I'm here. I'm listening to you ramble on. I'm not being disrespectful and want to interrupt you.
All right, let me read to you what it is, since we're talking about narcissism.
See you hogging the conversation.
Well, you're the one talking about it.
Since you asked me a question, let me just interject this. If you're narcissistic, you do have a mental problem.
Okay, so now what this says is, it says having an excessive or erotic interest in oneself and one's physical appearance, being vain. Okay? And another one says narcissistic personality disorder is found more commonly in men. The cause is unknown, but likely involves a combination of genetic and environmental factors. So, those are two different meanings. I think they're categorizing it as a disorder. You know what I'm saying? But you do understand that they categorize things as a disorder prematurely all the time. Did you know that or no, Jordan?
Yeah, well, I know that they split.
Yeah. Did you know that, Daddy?
Did I know what?
That sometimes they categorize things, behaviors as disorders prematurely all the time.
No, I didn't know that. How did you know that?
Because my wife's a doctor, and
Doctor.
well, my wife is in the medical field. She's a nurse. She knows more than doctors. Okay, and I watched a whole documentary about how they.
Listen to me very carefully. Somebody that's narcissistic has a mental disorder. Whether it's whether it's mild and it can be handled outside of an institution, or whether it's very severe, where they have to be institutionalized. It is a mental disorder.
Yeah, but that's based on their interpretation. Is what I'm saying.
And Donald Trump has it, and you have it.
No,
but
what
that's
we're
based on
saying is that, like, you think that being gay is a disorder?
Do I think